Hey, what's going on everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and in this video I'm going to go over some of the overclock settings I was able to achieve with my Iceriver RX0 since PBfarmer released a firmware update allowing us to extend the limits of our particular miners. We're able to push it a little bit further, sacrificing efficiency for increased hash rate. So you got to find that right balance, but I definitely want to hear from you as far as what were your best clock settings, hash rate, and power draw numbers down in the comment section. A quick note is that today's video is sponsored by Crypto Miner Bros, but we'll get into that in just a moment. A quick peek at the current data. As you can see here, we're pretty much around 420, let's say 415 gigahash. So not much higher from the stock 260 compared to some of the other overclocks or hash rates we're able to hit with like the KS0 Ultra, the Aletheum miner, or the AX0. So it's not as substantial. I'm betting that there's going to be future revisions of the RX0, maybe whether it's the Pro, the Ultra, whatever it might be. You can see things are stabilizing. We got some random spikes here where the power stages hit a max of 127 or the intake temperature. There's no way. That's just a false reading, as well as a voltage drop to 258. I think there's just some anomalies, right? Because it's at the peak heat here in Florida right now during the middle of the day. But we basically smooth things out a little bit better. Hash rates become more consistent around 415, basically 410 gigahash, with the max temperature on the board hitting 79, but an average of 73, and a max temperature on the power stage of 85, but an average of, probably around like 80. I would say 74, 76 is what the power stages are averaging. Small fans are kicking in, helping out with the duck fans that I have it on. Clocks are around 958. And again, voltage is at 450. Now, before I show you the actual voltage offset and clock offset, a quick word from today's video sponsor. Today's content has been brought to you by CryptominerBros.com, who's actually been in the industry for a hot minute, and they bring you all the latest offerings from your favorite ASIC manufacturers like Iceriver, Bitmain, Goldshell, WhatsMiner, and so much more. And even as they continue to expand, while they're headquartered in Hong Kong, they have distribution centers here in North America that can save you money on import duties. You can check out all the latest offerings in their shop. Link is in the description, and save some money with coupon code SerpentX on checkout. But give them a follow on social media, because if they are going to release any new products or there's any new announcements, they will let you know, and at competitive prices according to the industry. They also provide additional information and some pretty good insight on their blog page. So just check them out. Link is in the description, and a huge thanks for them supporting our channel. I do want to give another shout out to GreaterGoodMining. Great guy, great channel. Make sure you go check him out. I'll have a link down in the description, because I think they were able to hit around the same targets I was. The clock offset voltage, or offset period, was 320 megahertz, which is a 50% increase over stock. And then the voltage offset was 75 millivolts, which is about 20% increase over stock. And then I'm target temped with the fans, 72 on the chip, 70 on the board. Minimum fan speed of 25%. But that is what I was able to get where we are right now. What does that mean for profitability? Well, on average, in the past, I would say I was making like the payments. Well, I got a couple payments a day. For example, you can see here on 1113 times 2, 476, 287. On the 12th, 588, 552. So we were basically making around 1,000, anywhere between 800 to 1,000 radiant a day. Obviously, that's going to be impacted by the network difficulty, hash rate, so on and so forth. We're already on 1114, and I already got 2 payments, 458 plus 376. But look at this graph right here. So we climbed up significantly, and I'm willing to bet that if we sustain this target, we're probably going to be more around the 1,200, maybe 1,100 radiant a day versus the 800 to 1,000. So we are going to increase the amount of radiant we're getting per day, but again, it comes at the cost of electricity, right? So let's look at the power draw. So with a 230 watt power supply, you can see we're sitting around 215 watts. So we're at the upper limits of even this power supply and pushing this unit pretty far, sacrificing the efficiency we could have. And that's where you, the end user, the community, comes in. Did you just underclock and undervolt your stock configuration to make it more efficient, or are you pushing it to the moon trying to get as much hash rate as possible because you don't have to pay electricity, because you live in a dorm, you're on renewable resources, whatever it might be? But the efficiency has now gone up to basically 0.52 watts per gigahash with the current settings that I have, whereas stock we were at 0.4 watts per gigahash. So we definitely are sacrificing a lot just by pushing these little machines as hard as possible. And that doesn't even account for heat, right? Because I have both the KS0 Ultra and the RX0 in a duct. It's causing extra heat. So it's obviously going to add to my residential house, which the AC has to keep cool, especially in a hot tropical environment / Florida. If you're up north in Canada or North America and it's winter now, it's cooler now, it's not that big of a deal. But here in Florida, it's still warm. We're still getting 89, 85, sometimes 92 degrees, and it's already mid-November. So do what's best for you and your setup, your configuration. But I just wanted to share that data with you as well. But please comment down below, what is your best clock settings, voltage offset, clock offset, what's your power draw, what's your hash rate, what did you see? Share that with the community. And that's going to do it for today's video. So make sure to hit the like button on the way out, get subscribed, hit the notification bell to stay up to date. So let's check out additional links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here, like to our sponsor, Crypto Miner Bros. A huge shout out to them and thank them for sponsoring today's video. And if you want to buy some of these hardware or pieces of crypto hardware, please feel free to check them out. Link is going to be down in the description. And you just have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. I'll catch you next one.